You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I've got brand new spoilers for next week that tell us Holden makes a bold move with Claire, plus Victor makes an offer he thinks one man can't refuse, and there's more bad news for one of the redheads in Genoa City. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we've got your latest Y&R spoilers for the week of September 22nd. But first, please click that subscribe button if you're not already following us. All right, let's start with the offer Victor makes, then we'll talk redheads, and we're going to save Holden and Claire for last. Okay, so Kane and Victor are facing off, and at the moment, Kane has kicked Billy off of Team Rebellion because he said that Billy is too emotional about his vendetta against Victor. However, Kane may soon ratchet up his own personal agenda against Victor. So by the end of this week, we're going to have Kane telling Amanda that they're going to go ahead and move forward with their original plan to launch simultaneous attacks on every major company in town using that sketchy AI program. And it's kind of ironic since this past week, Victor was on the phone with somebody promising to take down Billy, Kane, and Jack all at once. Sounds like they both have plans to launch out at everybody at the same time. But Victor may be the one who is blindsided by this. Kane has Amanda summon their team of co-conspirators. Phyllis and Michael show up along with Kane and Amanda, all ready to get started. And when Phyllis gets there, she's concerned about how Billy is going to react to Kane pushing him out of the plan because Billy wanted to be part of it. But Kane tells Phyllis, look, Billy's going to be fine. But Kane also says that Billy just had too much emotional baggage and he was a wild card, so he had to go. Then when Michael shows up to the meeting, he and Phyllis are bickering and that annoys Kane. And then Michael and Phyllis hush it up and assure their new boss, it's fine, we can get along. So then Kane warns Michael that this plan is going to involve breaking some laws. However, Kane promises that none of them will get in trouble. None of them will be held accountable. None of them will have dirty hands. And if you recall, his AI program makes it look like the hack and everything that happens is coming from within the targeted company, not as an external hack. So Kane says executing the plan won't be easy, but the payoff is going to be huge. So we also have Michael surprised that fellow lawyer Amanda is on board with the criminality. But the lady lawyer says sometimes you got to work in gray areas for the greater good. After working for Victor for so long in the gray area, Michael assures everybody assembled that he knows how to bend the law. The main problem to me is that he's there as a double agent and may run back and warn Victor. Now, I'm hoping that Kane is planning to use Michael to funnel false information back to Victor. I mean, Kane should expect this. So we'll see if that happens or if Kane has been fooled. So we also have Billy throwing a tantrum at home after Kane tossed him aside. And then Billy decides to crash the meeting at Kane's train car. And he's mad. Billy is yelling that Kane pushed him out, but then he kept Phyllis as part of the team, which is totally outrageous to him. Billy says that Kane doesn't know what he's doing. So next week, the co-conspirators are gone from the train car, and Victor shows up there and asks Kane, are you in or are you out? Victor has some kind of offer for Kane, and it may be a new one or it may be the old one where Victor's threatening to release the info where he alleges that Colin had conned that lady out of the inheritance that was the original seed money for Arabesque. That was what Victor was saying he would do if Kane doesn't hand over the AI. So when Victor makes this very threatening offer, Kane says he'll think about it, but Victor says you need to decide right now. because when I walk off this train, my offer to you is off the table. So it sounds like Victor still wants Kane to join forces against Jack to destroy Jabot. Whatever the deal is Victor's trying to make, Kane seems like he's considering it. Then again, he may just be letting Victor think that, and Kane already has his mind made up and a whole counter strategy to deal with this Victor threat. Also, next week, Sally is the redhead who's breaking bad news to somebody, and that somebody is Audra Charles. If you remember, Billy told Sally that Jack pulled the funding that killed Abbott, but then Diane and Jack told Sally the truth, that Billy told Jack, go ahead and take back the money. So now Sally's got to tell Audra, by the way, neither of us have a job because Billy killed Abbott before it even got off the ground. And in addition to them both being jobless, Sally and Audra may both be single too, because I think Sally may actually be done with Billy for good. He is clearly spiraling out of control. And because Sally told Jack about the AI software, Billy is salty at Sally, says she's not thinking about him. And the bottom line is she has been thinking about him. She's been trying to salvage her relationship with Billy and to help him, but he's just throwing Sally and everything away. So I kind of don't think Sally's going to put up with Billy anymore past this. She risked everything for him, and at the first chance for revenge on Victor and to make a risky move to grab Chancellor, Billy was clearly ready to throw Sally's future away, and he did it. So why should she stick around? Finally, let's talk about Claire and the guy with the big crush on her, Holden Novak. Next week, Holden is talking to Claire, who says she needs some distance, some breathing room from Kyle because he keeps pressuring her and he's not giving her that space to think that she asked for. So Holden says, how does 2,000 miles of distance sound? He wants Claire to come to LA with him, and she seems tempted by Holden's offer. So he mentioned to Claire he's got to sell off some holdings in LA, and then he's relocating to Genoa City, and he's going to settle down there for good. And she seems happy that Holden is moving there, but, you know, Kyle just wants the guy gone far away. But Claire seems to be inching farther from Kyle and closer to Holden, and Claire might cut Kyle loose. If not a breakup, at least a break for a while. If Claire heads to LA with Holden, that could be really bad for her and Kyle's future. Plus, we know Young and the Restless is gearing up for this big LA story. It may tie back to what went down with Audra and Holden with Tucker in LA years ago or not, but we're going to meet in this storyline Lucas Adams as the new Noah Newman. We are also going to meet Tamara Braun, who's playing this character we've never seen, Sienna Bacall. And Matt Cohen is another new hire. He's going to be playing Detective Burrow. We've got Roger Howarth coming in a mystery role. Nick and Sharon are going to head to LA because Noah's opening a new nightclub. Be sure to check out our full weekly spoilers video for the week of September 22nd, coming soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.